All right, guys. So for the last year and plus month, I've been watching this guy Marling Baits on YouTube. And when I say baits, I mean he makes fishing lure baits. Doesn't stab people in the shower. At least he didn't put any of that in his video, so I don't think he does that. Who knows what he does in his spare time? But he's extremely talented in bait making. Check out his channel. I will link it in the description. His paint work is just mwah. So he has inspired me over the last year, and I've been really contemplating on doing this. Is I'm going to build my own lure. So two problems: one, I've never built a lure, and two, I very rarely have fished with lures. I'm more of a worm and bobber kind of guy, kind of getting over, changing into, you know what, you don't care about my fishing techniques, but so the plan is I'm going to build a lure, and then we're going to go try to catch a fish on it. That's it. Let's get dusty. Yeah, I got a little excited, just started making the bait, forgot to kind of give you guys just of what's up. So using pine. Never saw, we're gonna call him Marlin. Never seen Marlin use any pine. But I've only been following his channel for a year. Maybe pine is terrible. I don't know, but that's what I have. So we're using pine. So I'm going with a minnow crankbait. So I got to do a little lip here. Um, yeah. That's what we're going with. So this is the shape. Now I've got to shape it with a knife. That's what he does. So Marlin does. Um, Honestly, I can't remember if he puts the slit in for the crank before or not. So I'll probably have to look that up. But that's what we're going with. And why a minnow? Because I feel like a minnow is the easiest paint to do with rattle cans because I don't own an airbrush. So yeah, I'm just winging it right here. So we're gonna do that kind of stuff. So I was trying to put the eyeball on this one, and Marlin uses a Forstner bit. I don't have Forstner bits, so that's what I got him up with. That one's junk, so I had to make a new one. The eyeballs are, I guess, in a better spot now. He might look kind of silly on this side, but anyway. So now I went back, watched his videos, and now it's the time I start doing all the carving stuff. So. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have taken off here. How does he do this so effortlessly? Wow, what a man. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to not cut my finger. I'm trying to make him round, but but I think the eyeballs are going to be in the way. So, again, you can't see. I'm just going to kind of try to make them round and try to not cut my fingers off. Again, I'm going by everything that I saw Marlin do. Oh, gosh. Oh, what if I flip it around? He seems to... Oh, there you go. I think he figures it out. Okay. I'm going to carve this thing up and see how close we get. So here's my attempt at carving gills. This side looks a little better. That man is a master with a knife because he made this look so easy. So I am literally just watching part of his video, doing it like a how-to video. And now we're at the point where I need to make the slot for the, I don't know what you call it, the little plate that makes it go that makes it walk. So he uses I think Lexan or acrylic, and all my acrylic is 1/4 inch, and that would look ridiculous on this guy. So I know on some baits they have the metal plate. I don't know what the difference between these is. I'm guessing maybe if I use the metal with minnow, it'll shiny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take and cut out some of from this old acetone can. Use the lid, or I'll probably use the bottom. That looks better. And we're gonna try to make the thing to slip the lip thing so it'll walk. All right, so I have all of the holes for the hooks and the line tie. I have all of it ready to go. One thing that Marlin always does is he always adds weight to it, and I believe that's to kind of create buoyancy, and so your thing just doesn't sit way up on top, so it does sit a little lower. He uses a lead pot. Don't have one of them. I do have some lead sinkers, so I'm going to attempt to hopefully not destroy this thing that I've spent this time on. Drill some holes in the belly because I don't know where else to drill them. Put some weight in how much, unknown at the moment, and then put some lead sinkers in there, and then go over the top of that. But I mean, it looks darn good in my opinion. So spending 20 minutes trying to sand down baking soda and super glue has given me a new appreciation for the videos that I watch on YouTube. This is a lot more challenging than what I thought it would have been. I think that I should have probably did the added the weight before I put all of the hook thing mobs in there, the eye hooks. Would have been a lot easier to sand this. The video I was watching, he had put it in earlier, but he did some rattle. It was just different. But we're getting there. It gives you a new appreciation. I'm telling you. New appreciation. I see why people use baking soda and super glue because it is extremely durable here. But we're getting close. Okay, again, no airbrush. So I'm gonna try to rattle can this thing. Here's kind of a game plan. So I'm gonna do a white belly, a black top, and then I want to do silver scales. We're gonna see how this goes here. Here, let me give you guys some good action shots here. I don't want to go too thick, so I don't want it to run everywhere. Give that a second to kind of dry up into cap guy. But anyway, so on a crankbait, am I supposed to have that secondary back hook back here? Does that make it more of a cranky bait? So I don't know if I made a not crankbait, but it's supposed to be a crankbait. Is I don't know. I do not know. Ooh, that's dark. You know, I think I like it just like that though, because then I can do the gray right there. No, I gotta get a little more. I gotta get a little more black on there. I think that's probably about good. Maybe I'll hit it again with some white on the bottom. Maybe. I mean, I will. I feel like if I hold it far enough away, that helps not get a ton of paint all over it. I'm also going to get white all over me now, too. Alright. Not bad. I like it. So I'm going to let this dry up. Then what I'll do is I will put the scaling stuff over it, and then I'm going to spray some scales on it. So I want to get a little bit of gold on this bad boy, because you kind of see a little bit of gold. So I did the spray and swoosh. That's a patented maneuver I'm doing. So I spray it, and I swoosh it through. And that gives me a little, just a hint. You can see just a little hint of gold on there, right on the head. That's what I was going for here. You're gonna put some silver, well, some gray scales on this thing. That looks terrible. I might be able to save it. So I took it off, and I'm not doing the spray and swoosh. I'm doing the arm extension spray. I think I might be able to save it. This is the arm extension spray. I think I'm actually happy with this. Still got kind of the white belly, some gold flake in there. Wish I had more of a silver than a gray. There's a little bit of scaling on the top still. I think that'll suffice. So I'm mixing up a clear coat right now, and I'm not sure if I want to spray it. Oh, it's sticky. Should wear gloves. Great, that's fantastic. So I'm not sure if I'm going to spray it or if I'm just going to brush it on. I guess we will kind of see where the wind takes us. This is an automotive clear. You can't even see my head. I don't even know what kind of clear Marlin uses, so we're so strong. So we're just going to do it this way. And see kind of where it goes. Also, I'm going to do just a dab of blue glitter. Why blue? Because I want to. That's why. I didn't have silver, or I would have used silver. So we're going to use just a small little bit of blue glitter in the clear. Then I'm going to spray it. See if you can see any of that blue glitter. Just a little hair. A little bit. Oh, right there. Some flake. Alright. Put on some more coats of this. And Marlin has a thing that does this, like a tumbler spinner, to keep it from getting drips and stuff. I do not own a tumbler splinter. A tumbler spinner. I've made them, but I've never actually used one. So we'll put some more on this, and then we're gonna put hooks on it and take her out of some water. Boy, dun 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 dun. Here he is. Here is my goofy-eyed minnow crankbait, the first bait that I've ever made. I didn't let the clear apparently harden all the way, so I have little thumbprints all over it, but I don't think the fish are going to mind thumbprints. And I needed to do eyes, and the only eyes I had were googly. So we're going to try this out. All that is left to do now is to rig it up on a pole and go and try to catch a fish. So I think that's what we're going to go do. See what kind of action she's got. All right, guys, we are at a very small private pond. I have my googly-eyed lure, and we are going to attempt. I know there's bass. There's like only bass, so water table is really low. Food supply is probably pretty short here, so hopefully we can get something to bite. It does not a lot of anything. Okay. No. Okay, so putting the bait in the water, I am worried that there's no action to it. I probably should have made the lip a little bigger. Probably should have added a little more weight to it, but let's just throw it out and see what happens. Oh, oh, come on. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hey, 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 knock it off. Oh, now look, now what you did. You almost got double troubled in there. Second cast. All right. You know what you say when you put a fish back? Catch you later. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was a ginormous bluegill. Holy crap. Buddy, you just annihilated it. Don't shake and make me hook myself here. Look at the length of that. Holy cowsers. Alright. Catch you later. Not the target species, but I'll take it. Oh, and I'm on. Just a little guy. He got hooked in the eyeball.
He had.
Alright, catch you later.
Two fish heads will come back to her. Two fish heads sticking out of the water. In the water.
I'm back on.
Hey Jackson, you kept.
I'm back on.
Hey Jackson, you kept your thumb on the puddle. Oh, that's a big one.
He is not happy. That's a nicer one. Okay, see ya. Catch you later, buddy. Lure took on a little bit of damage. Alright, that's my son in the background, roaring like a dinosaur, not a dinosaur. So this pond was a small private pond. I figured I'd get a bite on it. The idea behind this was just to see if the lure would hold up. I was worried about the eyelets pulling out and stuff like that because I've never done this before. So thing does work, and it does actually, if I pull the rod down, it will actually do a dive, which is kind of what I think I'm supposed to do. It doesn't chatter. I think I need a bigger lip, but that's what this does in a small private pond. Let's go see what it does out in the wild. All right, we are at spot number 2. See if we can make some magic happen. There we go. We're on.
You're on?
We're on.
Oh, good size.
In the wild. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 incher. Not bad. Tummied up too. Look at that. All right. What do we say? Catch you later. My bait catches fish. A bait that I made by hand in the shop catches fish. You could make this too. Instead of using a bandsaw like I did, you could use a coping saw, a hunk of 2x4, drill a little thing in the belly, fill it with your split shot. Dude, like you could build this at home and catch fish. That's awesome. I'm really stoked with that, like in case you can't tell. So let's talk a little bit about the action here. So I wish I would have did a bigger lip on it, because I think that was my problem, is I couldn't get it to chatter a lot. I mean, it would chatter slightly, but not a lot. And it would dive a little bit. I don't know if I needed more lead in the front or what, but so it worked. Obviously it worked. You guys saw it work. I don't really got much more to say about this. Check out Marling Bates' channel. I'm going to link that again. He doesn't really need the love, but I'm going to give him the love because I appreciate the videos that he makes. Because I have a new appreciation for bait makers now with seeing how hard that utility knife is to do. She's got a little bit of damage on her from, I'm guessing, the hooks. But, yeah. So, go make yourself a bait and then go fish with it. Take your kids fishing. Tell your mom to make her one, and then make her take her fishing. I don't know. Go check out some of my videos. See ya.
Oh, hey, whoa, hey, little guy.